Alright, I'm on hole number 5 of the Celtic Cup tournament. I'm in Monday's qualifying round of the Ricky division. I'm undecided whether I'm using it as a practice round. I may qualify today just because it's going to be a really busy week and I may not have time, even though it would be nice to get more practice in. Well, I'm still playing it by ear. Alright, there's nothing up on Golf Class Notebook yet on these, so we're just getting in and playing the holes. Today's goal is to establish what driver and ball to bring, and to get a look at that second shot if we get to the spot that I want. And I have not played this hole. This is the first time I've been on this hole. I never could pick this hole up, so I have no idea what to use. I've got a big question mark. I do have a note on here to try to the right. Now, I take that back. I did play this hole one time, and I went way up here, coming through this gap. It's very difficult because you got to deal with that that sand trap, and it looks like this is definitely going to be a hole for like a claw as opposed to a hornet. So my opponent's going that traditional way, just trying to lay up out there to give themselves a really good run in at it. It's going to be a nice look. Two. Put a little bit of curl just to bring it back to the fairway. Oh, I hit it great to the right. Probably going to clip the rough on the other side. Second bounce will clip the rough. So probably put me in my long iron range. See how a hornet responds. It looks pretty close here. My goal would be to get to the other side. So a claw might work better, or a thorn. It's a pretty safe bet right there, bouncing over that rough area, so they should get a pretty nice look at it. Pretty good look. Alright, let's see what clubs we have in here. So I'm thinking if you want to hit on the green side, you're probably going to have to bring something with a little backspin. If you want to hit from the other side, it's pretty short right there. I mean, you'd have to have something with a lot of backspin. Let's see if there's enough backspin on here where it will actually backspin back towards the hole. 2-4, it's 1-9, that leaves me 5, so it's about a ring and a quarter. Let's see if the backspin works here. Hitting it perfect. You'd have to come back just a bit. But the backspin will work there if you've got Saturn just has enough backspin. You probably do have a much better shot trying to bring it in from the other side. If I would have been in my hornet range, I would have had to hit from the other side, and you probably have a really nice shot there. But we've got options here, so if you do end up a little short, I would definitely, I mean, you can use your backbone or your Saturn and do the same bounce over that you're doing with your hornet. Or you can do the backspin, so it kind of gives you some options. The backspin shots are usually, you're always close, but close and actually getting them in the hole. Backspin shots can be very, very tricky. I am going to shoot these par 3s only because I haven't seen a lot of them, and I want to see what different balls look on them. So some of these holes I've noticed that in order to start off on the green side, you're going to need to bring a bigger ball. I'm not sure where their red line is, but they got to be really close. Yep, right there. So that's with a 2 power ball. So in that situation right there, if we had a tailwind, you're fine. But if we had a headwind, in order to work the wind out, you're probably going to have to bring a 3 power ball just so you have more room down there. And I am always a fan of hitting from this side as opposed to this side. Anytime you can start off on the green side, it's always better. Three, 3. There's 1, 9, 2, 9. And maybe a ring and a 2/3, somewhere in that neighborhood. Hitting it great to the right. I felt like I needed to start it off a little to the right, so there's probably a wind adjustment on that one. All right, that was hole number 5. I have to go back and watch that video to see what I did here. I think I used a cube. Was that hole number 5? Let's go here and check it out. That was hole number 5. So hole number 5, I'm going to try a QB. And I'll still have to work on the ball. I think a katana is probably the ball to bring there because of the curl on the drive shot. But I'll have to continue to work on that hole. Alright, that was hole number 5 of the Celtic Cup tournament in Monday's qualifying round of the Rookie Division practice round. Thanks for watching.